The object of the exercise was to open things out and to make people realise that sound itself can be music. So yeah, when we hear so-called industrial music, it's nothing to do with what we initially did usually.
I mean, I think industrial was very much of its time. I think there is a problem with that, is that industrial worked in the 70s and into the 80s as well a bit, but it was very much of the moment in the 70s. And to me personally, I don't see the point of recreating it again. I can see why people do it, I can understand why they do it, but for me I don't see the point. The industrial genre now isn't industrial. I mean, there should be a new definition, it should be a new name, and it's a lazy way of defining something by calling it industrial. I like being on stage, I like preparing the set that we're going to do, I like playing the set, but everything in between is just a nightmare, the travelling, all that.
I mean, you think of the difference between when we did our concerts as 2G, or even as we are Chris and Cosey, they're very stripped down, because the whole point of playing live is about the music, it's not a spectacle.
No.
It's not a production, you know. I think really interesting things happen at the point of collapse, and I think there's a great wave of collapse at the moment, to be honest. And it's terrible that that has to happen, but you know, society just seems to have to crumble a little bit for people to come out, because it's at that point where you can kind of, like we did, there was a gap in what we wanted to hear, sound-wise, a gap in what culture could offer us, and a need in us, and a greed almost for information and everything. And I think that's where new things, innovative things come from, when the thing that you're looking for is non-existent.